Hi, so I just moved to Longmont, Colorado, and I'm unemployed. I do have my teacher paycheck that rolls through the end of July. It is currently July 3, and I'm starting to freak out. I have this weird opportunity to do something completely different, but I also feel a lot of fear in that. I've been spending a lot of my time painting and working on my art website, and I've sold a few pieces here and there, but definitely not enough to anticipate it going long term. Currently, I'm applying to any job. I saw a really cute ice cream shop that I applied to, even though I'm lactose intolerant. They were looking for excited, high energy people, and I was like, sign me up. It looks really fun and cute. And then I was also looking at teacher jobs because I do have a Mississippi license. However, I don't have one in Colorado. So I was looking at para jobs within the school district and then long-term sub jobs. I feel really overwhelmed, or I guess you would say underwhelmed, with my qualifications. I haven't done anything outside of education in my adult life, so I don't know what kind of job I'm gonna end up with. I'm not used to not having certain expectations of myself, and because everything is so open, I think I feel a little overwhelmed. It feels like it's too much. I didn't expect to move here. I certainly didn't expect to do anything outside of education. I always thought that I would be in the same town that I grew up in, and that I would retire as a teacher there. I've had dreams that I've always thought were unrealistic, and so I've always settled in the fact that I would just be in my one red light town my whole life. And this might all sound dramatic, but I've had a lot of change in the last year, and it's left me feeling very undecided with things. I didn't realize until living here and being unemployed that I identified myself so much with my career, even though I was a teacher and, I didn't have a high income from that. But from the age of 11, I decided I was going to be a teacher, and I stuck with that. And I think because it felt like something I had control of, that it gave me a lot of security in myself. And now I'm unemployed. I don't have the opportunity to be a teacher in this state right now. And I just feel like an empty barrel. I don't know anybody. And so I'm having a lot of conversations with myself, and that's showing to be a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. People who support me and love me and care for me and all that jazz encourage me and cheer me on, like I have I have all these abilities and stuff, that I have so much potential. But I don't see that in myself. So, sorry. I don't see any of those charming, ambitious, or creative potentials in myself that my friends seem to cheer about. So now I'm just kind of left hoping that I know myself the least, and that I'll get to know and see those positive and reassuring things in myself. So I'm 25. I live in a new state, and I know no one, and I've got no deliberate plans ahead of me. But change is inevitable, and I'll have this to look back on in maybe a year, when hopefully I found some direction.